So today we're going to be talking about free investing and how you can invest your first $100 or even $1 with Wealthsimple Trade. Hello everyone, my name is Alex. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're ready for some free trades that you can do with Wealthsimple Trade. And I'm going to go through the app, all the gotchas and all what it has and how it all works, so you can do it yourself as well. So investing is one of the most important parts of building your financial future. Regardless of your financial situation, regardless of how much money you have, you can save and how much money you can invest. It all adds up at the end of the day, as long as you stay there for a long term. What matters here is the tool that you use on different stages of your investment life, and also how big is your portfolio. And if you're just starting up and can make only small contributions, Wealthsimple Trade can be one of the best tools you can use today, just because almost all the trades you're doing there are free. Wealthsimple actually added a lot of features recently to Wealthsimple Trade app, and I haven't seen any videos that cover those. So let's get started. Let's take a look what we have here. And I structured this video to two different parts. The first one, we're going to take a look what Wealthsimple Trade is all about, an overall overview of the app, what are the account types they have, what is the fee structure that they have, what are the types of securities you can trade and buy to invest there, how you can deposit your money there, and stuff like that. In the second part of the video, we're actually going to deep dive into the app, and I'll walk you through in all these different features that they have, all the new features that they have, and how you can buy stocks today for free. And just to make things clear, I was not paid to make this video. I was not compensated anyhow to make this video. So all the thoughts and all the words that coming out of my mouth are my own. So we get this sorted. Now let's take a look what we have here. So what is Wealthsimple Trade? So Wealthsimple Trade is an app trading platform where users like you and I can open an account and start trading, start buying stocks or selling stocks or other type of different financial securities for free. Unlike other trading platforms in Canada, for example, TD Broker, where they charge you $9.99 per trade for buy trade or sell trade, Wealthsimple Trade allows you to do it for free. $0 for any number of trades you're making, for how big your trades are, if you're selling, buying, whatever, it's all free. So let's take a look at an overall review of Wealthsimple Trade. So first, they offer free trades. This is awesome. We're not paying any commissions on all the sell or buy orders, which is great. The second good point is that the application interface user experience is insanely great. Wealthsimple Trade actually looks very lean. It's actually super easy to use. It's easy to navigate and easy to do your buy trades or sell trades. You would not be required to read any manuals to get started and to buy your first stock, which is great. That's what we want. We want simplicity, right? So thumbs up here. So overall, it is, I think, the best app for small investing portfolios. Why? Because of the free trades. That's a big thing if you have a smaller investor portfolio. Why? Because you're not going to be investing in thousands and thousands of dollars. You're going to be investing in hundreds, maybe $10 a day, maybe $20 a day, because your portfolio is small, right? So say you have a portfolio of $2,000 and you want to contribute to your portfolio $100 a week or $100 a day. Then you want to buy stocks for this $100. You are not going to be paying any commissions for trades like that. But say if you want to use some other trading app that has commissions, you will be required to pay this commission fee for every single trade you are doing. So for your $100 purchase of stocks, you'd be paying $9.99 for that. So you just lost $10 of your trade, which is not great. You don't want to see that happening. That's why they're the best in the market right now. And one of the biggest downsides of Wealthsimple Trade is that you're not allowed to hold US dollars there on a separate account. What that means is that whenever you buy stocks from outside of Canadian stock market, you would be required to pay the currency exchange fee, whatever the exchange rate at that moment. And also on top of that, you would be required to pay the currency transaction fee of 1.5%. That goes directly to Wealthsimple Trade. And if you're doing a lot of manipulations and buying and investing into US stock market, then you would be losing a lot of money with these transaction fees. Where other trading apps actually allow you to hold US dollars outside of your Canadian dollars, so you would not be paying any currency exchange fees, any currency transaction fees on top of your trades. And that might not be the biggest thing if you're just investing into US stock market, But if you're doing any sort of stock trading or day trading, that would be a big downside for you because you're going to be losing a lot of money on these trades with the US stock market on transaction fees. So keep that in mind whenever you decide what actually you want to do with your investment portfolio. So now let's take a look what are the type of the accounts Wealthsimple Trade gives us. So Wealthsimple Trade is actually a fairly new brokerage on the market. They launched roughly 2 years ago and they started out with only cash account being available for their users. And right now actually they have registered accounts. They have TFSA and RSP. Two are the most popular registered accounts in Canada, which is insanely great. They're gonna get a lot of new customers on their app just because of that. No one wants to pay taxes on their investments. And until you fill in your TFSA room, you're gonna be enjoying tax-free investments. They also have a crypto account there where you can sell and buy Bitcoins and Ethereum. I'm not gonna cover that today. I actually talked about it before, so go check it out, link here, where I went through how you can buy crypto in Canada. And in short, Wealthsimple Trade is actually not the best app you wanna use to buy and sell crypto in Canada. So check it out there. I talked about what are other options you have. Now let's cover the fees. I sort of talked about it before multiple times already, that it is free to buy any sort of stocks and sell any sort of stocks, ETFs, REITs, whatever. And the only thing they're not in gotcha there, as I just talked about as well, is 1.5 transaction fee for all the transactions outside of Canadian stock market. And that is why I would recommend to only invest to Canadian stocks, Canadian ETFs, and Canadian financial securities through Wealthsimple Trade. If you want to go outside of Canadian stock market, I would suggest you use Questrade, where you can transfer your Canadian dollars to US dollars and do your investing through that without paying any fees on top. And moreover, there are actually a lot of ETFs on the Canadian stock market that invest into US stocks. So you can buy these ETFs for free because they are listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange and still be exposed to the US stock market or to some other stock markets outside of Canada. The other thing about fees that's sort of related is the account transfer that Wealthsimple provides. So you can transfer your current investment account from other brokerage, say TD broker, right? And transfer it to Wealthsimple Trade. And they actually gonna cover all the transfer fees if your account is above $5,000. This is kind of cool. I like that they're doing this. This is gonna cost you $0 to transfer your stocks and ETF from some other place to Wealthsimple Trade and start trading for free. You can transfer your account as cash, so your initial brokerage account is gonna sell all the securities and transfer that as cash, or you can transfer as is, so they'll just transfer all the existing stocks you hold there to Wealthsimple Trade, so now you will have them here. I think that is pretty cool, and it's definitely something you wanna use if you wanna transfer from somewhere else to Wealthsimple Trade. Now the account funding. There are two ways how you can find your Wealthsimple Trade account. The first one is that you can transfer funds from other brokerage or also from Wealthsimple account if you are using their robo-advising account. The second option is that you can link your bank account information and transfer money that way, which would be your primary source of deposits if you use Wealthsimple Trade. There are a couple things you need to know there, is that you're allowed to transfer instantly just $250. They will be available right away, and if the market is open, you can trade them right away. And $250 instant deposit limit resets every 3 business days. So you can do it every 3 days basically, and the rest of the money, if you deposit more than that, is going to be available within 3 days. The next section is what types of securities you can buy and sell on Wealthsimple Trade. So this one is going to be actually pretty quick. You can buy and sell almost all types of securities on the Canadian or American stock market. And specifically, these are the exchanges that are currently supported by Wealthsimple Trade. Toronto Stock Exchange, Toronto Stock Exchange Venture Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and NEO. So keep in mind that if you want to trade or invest outside of these stock markets, they're not supported on Wealthsimple Trade yet. And also, if you want to invest in sort of some non-generic type of financial securities, this is the list that is not supported, I repeat, on Wealthsimple Trade. Mutual funds, preferred shares, options, securities that trade over the counter, forwards and futures, rights and warrants, bonds, investment savings accounts and money markets, stocks and ETFs that trade on the non-North American exchanges. So keep that in mind. If you want to invest in some of those securities, they're not supported on Wealthsimple Trade yet. So this covers the overall review of the Wealthsimple Trade, what are accounts there, what the fee structure is, what is the funding methods you have there. Now let's go and dive deep into walkthrough and how it all works, and I'll show you some cool things around there. Alright, so this is the home screen of Wealthsimple Trade app. As you can see, I don't have anything there yet or already, just because I transferred out everything to Quest Trade to use some of the more advanced features there. Anyhow, let's take a look what else is there. As you can see, the interface is minimalistic and slick, which is pretty cool, and it brings you joy to your eyes to use it. And as I said, they have a dark mode and the light mode as well. So let's take a look here. So there's an appearance here. You can change it to light. There you go. Now it's all white everywhere and still looks pretty cool. I like the dark setting, so I'm gonna go with that. Let's go back, click dark, there you go. In here, there are a couple of buttons here. So you can go and view accounts. So right now I'm on my personal account. You can also add TFSA and RSP account there. I also have a crypto account. Let's go there. This is my crypto account. I have some funds outstanding here from my testing of Wealthsimple Crypto, but it looks exactly the same as the regular trade account. Let's go back there. So let's go drill down to one of the stocks, say Bank of Nova Scotia. Let's go here. We can see the graph here. You can go from different time frames, say 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 5 year, and it'll tell you what was happening with the share price throughout this time. The other cool thing you can do here is you can place your finger on the graph and it tells you what the price was on different time frames. And it is useful if you look for a longer time frame, say like a year or 5 years ago, and you want to see what the price was, for example, before the market crash for Bank of Nova Scotia, and what the price was right after it. So before the market crash, it was at $74.71, and then right after the crash, it dropped all the way down to $52, which is crazy. And this is pretty handy and useful to see if you want to take a look at different share prices on different time frames. So definitely check that out. It's just a regular chart. Next, you can see all the different metrics for this stock. What is the market cap of the company? What is the yield, the dividend yield? It's 4.53 right now. What is the exchange? And all that. You can also see the category. There's a short information about the company you can see here. And you can buy the stock. So let's click buy here. You need to select how many shares of Bank of Nova Scotia you want to buy. Say you want to buy like 10 shares. And it will tell you what is the price here, what is the final price for your purchase. There are different ways how you can buy stocks. First, there's a market buy. You can see on top it says market buy. It is selected right now. What it means is that it's going to buy the stock on the price what the market price is currently at. What else you can do? You can actually set a limit order, which is the limit buy. So you would tell, it actually gives you some information. That's pretty cool. Some information what the limit buy orders and how it works and all that. So you can read through that. Once you're done reading, you click continue, and now you put the limit price. What's the highest price per share you would pay for this stock? And right now the price is 79. Say you think the price is gonna go down, or you're not willing to pay more than 75, right? So you'd say $75 is the max I would pay for this stock. You click continue, then you say how many shares you want to buy, say 10 again, and see it will only buy 10 shares of this stock if the price dropped to $75. Pretty convenient. Click continue. I don't have any funds, so it's not gonna happen. Also, the markets are closed today. There's also other type of trade you can make. Let's go back to buy. You can do the stop limit buy. So we choose the price for the stock, and after the price reaches the stop price, your order is converted to a limit order, which is another way how you can make sure your trades are executed at the price that you want. Let's go back and let's see what else we have here. So let's go back to our stocks that are added to watch list. I'll go through that in a bit. All right, what else we can do here? We can search different stocks. And one other cool thing that they have here is that they showed you different featured stocks today and some different categories of different stocks. Say this alcohol and tobacco. There's some education stocks you want to check out. There's some technology stocks, environmental stocks, and all that. So you can definitely look at those. There are also some other curated lists that are provided by Wealthsimple, this top list. And I would tell you that you need to be careful with this, because this is a curated list that Wealthsimple tells you and provides you. And do your own due diligence before purchasing any of the stocks on this list. Don't just blindly trust these suggestions, especially if you are not familiar with the companies themselves. So be careful here. You can definitely check this out and see what's happening, but do your own due diligence and research about the companies before you buy them. Sort of meme stock situation here. See, even the GameStop is here. Crazy. And there's also other less curated list, which is categories. And this one will just show you all the stocks in different categories. So you can go to like ETFs and tell you all the different ETFs that are available on Wealthsimple Trade. I think you can scroll endlessly here until you reach the end. There is no end. It keeps going. Oh my god, there's a lot of those. All right, let's go back and see what else we have here. You can also search directly on the search bar. So say we want to search for Enbridge. ENB. There you go. There's an Enbridge on TSX. We click here, which goes here, and it gives you the stock screen we just looked at for Bank of Nova Scotia, and that's where you actually buy the stock and add to your portfolio. There's also a button like a small eye in the top left corner, as you can see. This is where you control what is in your watch list. So you can toggle it and it tells you, oh, add it to watch list. There you go. Now it's available on your home screen in your watch list. This is my watch list right now, and that's where our Enbridge stock is also. There you go. Let's see what else we have here. We have funding. So funding is where you add funds to your account. You can also transfer funds between your different trade accounts. So I say you have TFSA, RSP, your personal account, and crypto. You can transfer money between them, which is pretty convenient. You can also transfer an account, as we talked about, from other financial institution. And it tells you here, we will cover transfer fees for any transfers over $5,000. This is pretty cool. There you go. What else here? We can transfer from Wealthsimple Invest. So Wealthsimple Invest is their robo-advising app. And I like that they have this category as well, because if you tried at some point or use some point Wealthsimple Invest, the robo-advising app, and now you want to manage your stocks by yourself, you can totally do it, and you can do it right away by transferring account from there here. There we go. What else we have here? Tab for accounts, right? You can see I have a personal account, I have a crypto account, but you can also two other registered accounts, a TFSA and RSP. That's super cool, gives you tax-free investing options. And that's pretty much it for Wealthsimple Trade walkthrough of their mobile app. They also have a beta version of their web app, which I'm gonna show you right in a bit. They lag actually a couple of the features there because it's still in beta. They keep adding more and more features there. But I'm actually super excited for the app to become more mature. And I think, and I really hope they're gonna add more advanced options to their Wealthsimple Trade application as well. And here's their web app and how it looks. You can see here the watch list here. It's all synced with your mobile app, of course. You can see your watch list here. You can drill down to different stocks. Let's drill down to Bank of Nova Scotia as well. You can see here the same sort of screen as we were just seeing on the mobile. You can toggle between different buy options. You can change your account here as well, how many shares you want to buy and all that. You can see all the different metrics for this stock, small description of this stock and all that. You can toggle between different time frames, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months. So it is the same exactly as it looks on the mobile, just on a bigger screen, which I like personally. Let's go back here. You can also see all in one your crypto and your stocks, which is pretty convenient so that you can see the overall portfolio and what's happening there. I like that too. You can drill down to your specific account, say your personal. Oops, I don't have any funds there, so there's nothing to look here. There you go, my crypto account has some more details here, and it would look the same for your stocks. As you can see, you can toggle different time frames, you can see what's happening there and all that. So that's pretty convenient as well. I'm really looking forward for them to add more features here, like options trading. That would be nice. And that's how their web app looks today. Nothing fancy, the same vibe as their mobile app. So what's next? I'm actually looking forward for some features to be added to their Wealthsimple Trade platform. The first one is that I want the ability to have a US dollar account so I don't have to pay this currency conversion fees back and forth when I trade outside of Canadian stock market. The second thing I want them to add is options trading. I think that actually is gonna add a lot of users to their platform because people love day trading, they love making money fast. I also hope they're gonna add more registered accounts to their platform, like RESP, which is not there yet. I really also hope they're gonna extend the way you can deposit money to their account and maybe reduce number of days you need to wait for your money to settle in. One other cool feature I think they might want to add is that trading outside of regular trading hours. For example, Questrade supports trading outside of trading hours. You can start trading as soon as I think 7 a.m. in the morning, and you can continue trading after 4 p.m. in the evening, which is pretty convenient because I think that's where most of the market fluctuation is happening, so you can benefit from that as well. And that's it for my Wealthsimple Trade review and walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you liked it. If you did, subscribe to my channel, like this video, that helps me a lot. That's gonna make my day also. And I'll see you around in my next video. Thank you, bye.